Individuals and officers face challenges successfully completing the emergency advance parole. So USCIS estimates it can take up to 2 hours to complete a request for emergency advance parole at a field office, which includes receiving a Form I-131, supporting documents, filing fee if applicable. Oh, there's so much going on here I got to talk about. So first of all, it takes 2 hours. Usually it takes 2 or 3 hours, which is true. I went to one appointment in Southern California and San Diego once, and it was done in like 10 minutes. And they were so nice. So like, do you want more time on this? Do you want more than 30 days? I was like, well, what is this place? This is like a dream come true, but usually it takes forever. Then they say a filing fee. This is an inconsistency we're seeing with USCIS field offices where they want to charge you a filing fee for the advanced parole. It's not needed. There's nowhere it says it's needed. You paid it as part of the adjustment of status fee. And I've never had to pay it, but I've had colleagues tell us that in different field offices, they're asked to pay for the advanced parole document and pay a filing fee there. So although I don't think it's needed, to a certain point, is it worth arguing? I don't think so if it's an emergency. So I always tell clients, go with a check, be prepared to pay. Usually I go with them because it's hard for them to do it, but you might have to pay it. And then it goes back to the report, resolving issues with biometrics and reviewing the information various documents, blah, blah, blah. The last step, which requires transitioning between USCIS electronic systems, accessing secure areas, printing the APD, cutting and pasting the applicant's photo of the document, and finally laminating it. Usually the process is time-consuming step. They don't laminate it. They just give you like 4 pieces of paper. I've never seen it laminated before. But that gives you an idea of the process that goes along with, just doing the paperwork for it. And it says, due to the amount of time needed, USCIS does not schedule appointments for emergency advance parole after mid-afternoon to give the officer time to complete the necessary steps. So then this goes to the scheduling issues for advanced parole, emergency advance parole, is because they only schedule it like the morning to mid-afternoon. There's even less time for them to be able to schedule appointments for it. Individuals are filing additional Form I-131 to preserve their just AOS applications. When obtaining emergency advance parole at the field office, individuals could end up with an advance parole document that has less favorable terms than what they would have received on Form I-131 advance parole request processed by the NBC. This is a regular one. The validity period and number of authorized entries issued for emergency advance parole by field offices varies and could be like single entry for 30 days. So one thing I do is I know some lawyers don't do this. It's kind of crazy that they do, in my opinion, but I always file for I-131 advance parole with the application just to have it going. And if you need to request emergency too, we'll get that. But actually, you may get a regular advance parole as well because they may give you only single entry 30 days.